Very good morning, all friends, my listeners. There are so many things which can be discussed, but today we are going to discuss something about communication. What actually communication is? If we just go preference and just we relate the things on behalf of bookish definition, then I can convey communication is to share our opinion, feelings, and ideas. But in the vast form, when we just prefer to use in practical life and routine life, then I can say communication is just to speak. Speaking doesn't means whatever you feel you can speak. You have to be competent. You have to realize that my words can create, my words can destruct, words can be pleasing for others, my words can hurt others. So it is the greatest thing, and we are knowing very well that the words impact remains forever. So you have to be very much conscious towards this particular thing, that at the time of speaking, at the time of interacting with people, you have to be very conscious towards your words according to situation, according to atmosphere. You must select your words, and simple strategy is this only, that please do not relate communication with language. Communication do not says that you have to be perfect in English. The communications ideology is that you have to speak in whatever language you are trying to speak. You have to be comfortable, you have to be effective. We are, our mother tongue is Hindi. We are comfortable in Hindi, and I don't think for learning Hindi as small children, or we had joined any particular grammar class. We just framed the sentences. माँ एक गिलास पानी लाने के लिए हमने कोई व्याकरण की क्लास ज्वाइन नहीं की, या हमने ये प्लान नहीं किया कि माँ हो गई सब्जेक्ट, पानी हो गया ऑब्जेक्ट, एस प्लस वर्ब वन प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट, नाउ आई हैव टू आस्क फॉर अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर. These all things are not related with the mother tongue. Where the problem raises, when we have to learn something else, we have to learn second language. At that time, we have to be little bit conscious. The most important thing, please mind it, that the teachers many times, the instructors, trainers prefer to say that unless and until you may not be comfortable in grammar, you can't be comfortable in English language also. Please get rid of that particular problem. Try to speak. Do not bother about is, am, are, was, where, shall, will. Just to go on with speaking. Try to write down each and everything, whatever the routine you are following. Try to write down in your diary. Try to speak from your own behalf. Then definitely I am going to say that without grammar, without any particular instructions, you may be comfortable in second language also. There are so many things which we can adopt. There are so many things which we have to refuse. People were not feeling, or people were not conscious about the things, that what they are speaking and where they are speaking and how to speak. Listen, my dear friends, that keeping mum is also part of communication. But where to keep mum? That is the important thing. It doesn't mean if somebody is asking or raising a question to you, and at that time you can realize me in this manner, sir, you had instructed us keeping mum is the part of communication, that's why we are not conveying the message. I'm not trying to say that, but where to speak, how to speak, that we are talking about, right? And anybody is not knowing what actually you are feeling. So you can't say people were not realizing my feelings, people were not giving weightage to my ideas. Unless and until you are not going to share with them, unless and until you are not going to submit in front of others, how people were going to understand? So This is an opportunity. What the opportunity is? The opportunity is just this, that whenever you are called to speak, just try to speak. Whatever you are having, do not bother about those all things. The fact or the approach which you have to follow is this, that if we are learning second language, there are few instructions which you can follow, which you can realize that how you can submit the things. Please, I just want to say, learn new words, because at the time of speaking we lack in vocabulary. We are not having the words. We are having the words in Hindi. Don't you think that we speak correctly if we interact in Hindi? No, we do not speak correct Hindi. But the second language which we are going to learn, definitely we are going to speak it correctly, because we are conscious towards those all things, towards those methodologies. So learn new words, develop good vocabulary, and it should be in regular course. Just have a single word, no issue. You should not develop the cluster of the words. Just a single word in a day. Try to memorize it. Try to use that particular word in your routine life. Try to interact with people. Use small words. That may be the first thing to develop vocabulary. Try to speak small words. Just learn to say good morning, good night, how are you, where are you going, what are you doing, how is life, how is scenario, what we have to plan, where are how the things are not comfortable in this particular scenario. We are not realizing that what is going to happen in this particular, after this particular scenario. We were very much in we were where we were feeling stiff due to coronavirus. Anything which you like or which you want to discuss, just try to start with your family members. That is the biggest source of learning. Try to convey to them, learn from them. I think that your children's, your wards may be more competent, may be more comfortable in speaking the second language. The language consciousness develops from our senses. If we are conscious towards learning, definitely we can't learn. Try to learn the things from innermost approach, and do not be that much conscious that what will happen, what others are. We just feel we are much conscious towards others opinions, and that's why we do not learn the good things. You are going to develop vocabulary, you are going to use small words. Try to write your daily routine in a diary, and please use that diary in this form, that you are learning something. If you are writing, just it should be of more pages. Try to write whatever you are feeling today. Try to write on the next day, and within 10 days you may realize that the day one, what mistakes I had created, I had formed in the day one, then I had overcome those all problems in day 10. Use writing skills, use speaking skills, and these two skills can be definitely means developed by listening skills, right? Writing, speaking, you are developing by listening skills, and try to read the text also. So this all four skills are interrelated. Try to utilize it and go on. Life is very soft. Life is very comfortable. It's our opinion whether we are developing it in a stiff form, or we are trying to create, or we are trying to mold it in a relaxed form. And please realize, there is no substitute of positivity. You can't blame anything. Just go on, and please, for communication, I just want to quote the last statement in this manner that कब कौन सी बात कहाँ और कैसे कही जाती है, कब कौन सी बात कहाँ और कैसे कही जाती है, अगर ये सलीका हो तो हर बात सुनी जाती है. Thank you very much. Go on, please.